I am here in the kitchen with Kate. Kate, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us as well.
It's a pleasure.
On New Day. Now,
Yes.
I need to wash my hands. But in the meantime, what are we doing today? I see a lot of things. So many smells.
Yes, you see a lot of
smells
color.
really, really good, and a lot of color.
Yes, because that's what we're talking about, your immunity, your immune system.
Very, very
I think it's the high time we actually try to step up the way we protect our system from the inside, especially our immunity. Now that there's a lot happening with the coronavirus. So it's ideal or it's important to learn how to, small things that you can add to your daily diet such that nothing that is any virus out there is not going to catch with you. So we're going to be discussing or we're going to learn simple recipes that you can make at home that are going to boost your immunity. So we will have a drink, we will have a soup, and we'll have some kind of a salad and hummus. Hummus, like a dip, you know, maybe at home you're snacking now that we are staying in the house. And you find yourself eating the unhealthy food. So you can actually make some kind of hummus or a dip where you can snack healthy and you're actually adding nutrients to it. And this goes hand in hand with keeping your overall health.
You're right, and even from the segment we just finished, and that is on the face and how to take care of our skin, especially using the natural ingredients. We were using what? Tomatoes, lemon, honey, the basic things that are in the kitchen.
In fact, I saw 99%
Actually,
of what
99%.
she has used there. We have here, even seen the lemon, honey. What we need to understand is that health comes when you give the natural nutrients to your system. Even applying like honey on your skin, like the expert was saying, honey has natural it's a natural antiviral. So it actually helps in preventing things like acne. It's a natural, it's full of antioxidants, so it leaves your skin, regulated and smooth. And we have lemons that are very soothing, high in vitamin C, and vitamin C is an antioxidant, the citric acid, that actually will protect you from the UV rays, the sun and all that. So natural ingredients are actually the best. And that's how you gain health the easiest way, other than going and looking for all these expensive things.
You're right. And something else that she also said was the fact that, whatever you take or whatever you apply on your skin will always show. So if it's unhealthy, and especially when you ingest them, then again, we'll actually see it on your skin. But if you take healthy, stuff, healthy, foods and drinks with, the natural, most of the ingredients are natural, of course, you end up getting a nice, supple, healthy skin, if I can say.
Exactly. Your health comes from the inside. You need to eat yourself beautiful.
Oh, I like that. Eat yourself. Eat yourself.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because you're going to eat well, and it actually your skin is it's your third. It's like a third organ. It's known as the third kidney. So it reflects how your health is from the inside.
From the inside.
Yes. So if you have a small pimple, I'm sure she discussed, or anything tiny, anything erupting on your skin, it just tells you that you need also to correct what you've been eating.
I like that. Okay, let me wash my hands and then I'll come help you. But in the meantime.
We're going to start with, we have different ingredients and each color represents a nutrient. Remember, this time we are trying to boost your immunity. So we have different colors, and what mainly do you use for immune boosting? You need foods that are high in vitamin C. So for vitamin C, I have my lemons here. I have things like sweet potatoes that will have beta-carotene A and also vitamin C. I have things like hoho, the red capsicum, high in vitamin C as well, and also very good in vitamin A. We have other things like carrots. These are things we were told to eat from when you're very young, contains vitamin A. Vitamin A is a powerful antioxidant for boosting your immunity. We have others that we use every day, garlic and ginger, natural antibiotic, natural antiviral. So very important to add them into your diet as well. And then we also have, never forget your green leafy veggies.
Yes.
This is so important. Not only does it give you things like iron, it also gives you folic acid, which is excellent. It also has vitamin E, which is an antioxidant for boosting your immunity. It also contains fiber that you need for digestion. I've also added something like pumpkins, things that we don't use day to day, but you can actually add. And the protein that we have, because also protein is excellent for the skin, I've just selected to use black beans.
Black beans, okay. Okay.
And the normal kidney beans.
All right, okay.
Protein is, the amino acid are also very important too for cell regulation and cell growth. Okay. And that's what makes your immunity become strong.
All right.
So the first thing I'm going to prepare is a drink. And this drink, I think you were using turmeric there?
No, today we did cinnamon.
Oh, you used cinnamon. So we're going to make just a simple drink that you can take at home. Okay. If you're actually at home or in the office. Yeah. And the ingredients is turmeric. If you get the fresh one, excellent. If you don't, it's okay to get the dry one. There's no problem. And then, so vitamin C, high in vitamin C. All right. Very excellent for immune boosting and protecting your cells. We're also going to have garlic. Is another ingredient. Okay. Ginger,
ginger, yes.
Ginger, we know even when you have a cold, we are so used to making the ginger water and so forth. We're going to have lemon, a bit of lemon, lemon like I've already mentioned, very good antioxidant. Yeah. And then, of course, the rest I'm going to explain later
as we go on.
So the first thing you need, I'm going to use 50 ml of water, so half a cup. Okay. It depends on how many people you're with. So we're going to boil this water.
And then we'll add.
So the next ingredient we're going to add is the turmeric.
Turmeric, okay.
Turmeric contains an ingredient called curcumin, which is excellent for boosting your immunity.
Your immunity, yeah.
So you just put a little bit and bring to boil. As that is happening, you add your ginger.
Ginger.
Just a little bit. It depends on the taste
how many people you're...
Exactly, and also the taste you want to acquire as a person. Do you want it to be so gingery a little bit?
It's the best. I love the gingery.
Ginger is excellent. So remember, you're adding your natural antibiotic, natural antiviral inside there. Something very easy you can prepare. We're going to add lemon, but the difference I've done here, I've actually removed the peel. Yeah. And that's what we're going to add. Really? You can also squeeze. Yeah. You can also squeeze, but because you're going to make it boil for a few minutes, I think also the skin also has excellent nutrients.
It has. Yes. But it's bitter.
That's why now we're making it into a tea that we're going to sweeten at the end.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to sweeten. All right, then. Because most of us just do this one's actually, like the inside part is when, you know, we mix it with ginger and we're good to go.
You can still do the skin and use the inside for other things.
All right.
So you can also grate. I have grated there.
All right.
So I'm going to add a little bit more water because the water is boiling really fast.
All right.
So this you give maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. You let it simmer on its own. Okay. If you want, you can also squeeze the lemon, or you can actually put lemon slices. It depends on how.
While it's still boiling.
Well, it's the first few minutes, because it's not boiling for so long.
For so long, yeah.
We also want it to have a bit of flavor, because I don't want it to be so. So I'm going to add a bit of rosemary, high in fiber. Yes. Good in iron, which is very important for health. It also gives a very natural taste to any beverage that you're preparing. And then the last one, just for that mintiness, I'm going to add mint leaves.
Mint leaves, yeah.
Remember, these ones are already pre-washed.
Oh, yeah, you need to wash everything, please.
And if you don't get the mint leaves, don't worry.
You can still...
you can just use your garlic. You can use your ginger. You can use your turmeric. And you can use your lemon. If you don't have the spices.
You do not have to
there's no problem.
Both of the two.
So you stir it for a few minutes.
And then again, for the children, but I mean, you said later on that we'll sweeten it.
We're going to sweeten it.
But can you do without either the honey or sugar and just take it as it is?
If you're used to that kind of taste, yes, you can. You can. Personally, I can. I can do without the sweetening. Yeah. But if you're not, there's no harm by adding honey. Remember, honey is also a natural antiviral, antibiotic. It's an immune booster on its own. Only honey. I'm not talking about sugar or any other ingredient. I had already pre-boiled this water. Okay. So meaning it's already boiled. It's already boiled. So within a minute, it's ready. So I'm going to remove from the pot.
Okay. And I love the color, like the yellow. It's
even just the smell. If you can smell it.
Oh, you guys.
It has an excellent smell. So I want to serve it before adding the honey. So maybe if it was, you were making a picture with so many people.
Okay.
I hope this won't break.
All right. Okay. And then so you'd add the honey.
So we transfer it here first.
Yeah.
And then you leave it for a while.
Okay.
You're transferring the entire ingredient.
And then we leave it.
You leave it for a few minutes because now I'm assuming you want to take it when it's cold.
Yeah.
It depends on a person. So if you want to drink it when it's cold and when it's cool, it's much better. But you can also take it when it's warm, assuming it's very cold. Or it's a cold day or a cold morning. So we're going to pretend.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to take it warm. Okay. So I'm going to, you can strain it or you just pass through. So I'm going to try and control the other ingredients,
from coming in. I love that color.
So this color not only is it an immune booster, it's also adding so many other nutrients
to your body.
It's warm and it's something that will chase away all those the virus from your system, or it actually boosts your immunity. So what I like doing, and this is just off because I like, this is not part of it, I like adding, when I serve myself, I add a bit of coconut
oil. Okay.
A bit of coconut. So it could be the natural one that you grated, or if you get the one that is sold, but so long as it's natural, you just add a little bit. A
little bit of it. Okay, why? Like, why would you?
Now this will give you the good fats as well, and also I think it also adds a very nice flavor and taste. So I usually add, and it's going to melt.
Oh yeah, because it's still.
So if you're going to use coconut oil, you're going to use it when it's warm.
And this is the virgin coconut oil. It's not
the virgin,
the one that is
no, not the one for the hair. The one that you will get at we had the actual coconut. It's excellent. You just grate the white part, and then you add inside. And then now finally we want to sweeten it because
honey.
Most of us may not like
when it's like that without
so just a teaspoon or a tablespoon. The taste depends on what you want.
And then we're using like the natural pure honey.
Organic honey, pure honey.
Please.
Nothing adulterated, nothing processed. And your beverage is ready to drink.
It looks really good.
So the secret here is to wait for it to cool a little bit. And then that's when you can sip it.
You can take it.
So we can wait for it to cool down.
To cool down, and then we'll take it. I like this. I'm learning a lot. I'm actually going to try this.
It's very nice.
I will, because we're used to the lemon, ginger, garlic thing, and then that's it. So but this is good.
If you add a bit of the turmeric, like I've said, and a bit of the herbs could be any that you like. It doesn't have to be rosemary and mint. You can add any other.
Okay.
The coconut oil is optional. I've just said it's a taste that I like.
For you.
But this is an easy drink that you can make at home. All these ingredients are easily available.
You're right.
So we're going to leave it to cool.
Okay.
Then we taste it a little bit later.
All right. So let me just place it there. Oh, looks good.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is to prepare a food. So after the drink, we're going to make a salad.
Okay.
Where I'm making a salad because I had already. It's called a sweet potato salad. Sweet potatoes are excellent. In fact, even a substitute to bread that we take all the time, and the bread is refined. And anything that is refined, anything that is processed actually compromises your immunity. And you actually now need to be boosting this immunity. We're so used to taking sweet potatoes, the way you just chunk it and then
boil it, and then that is it. And right now, I mean, remember that aspect of people were panic buying. So a lot of people were buying flour, bread, like stocking everything up. I mean, why not buy this?
And this is something that can stay for long.
A long time, exactly.
Yeah, it's a very healthy starch, rich in vitamin C and vitamin A, the beta-carotene, which is a powerful antioxidant that boosts the immunity. Anything that has a yellowish color is excellent for immune boosting. So we're going to have this. We're also going to have, we can pass me the beans. We're going to have, the rest are just ingredients to add color, flavor, and taste.
All right.
So
but the basics are the sweet potatoes.
The sweet potato is the base.
All right.
So we're also going to have capsicum, hoho, the red one.
The red one.
very rich in vitamin C, rich in vitamin A, fiber, also an immune booster as well. So we're going to add this. It's also very good to add onions in a salad. Remember, onions are very easy things to get, and this is a natural antibiotic on its own. So when if you're cooking with it, adding on the drink like we've done, or in a salad, easy available things that you can take. Of course, a garnish. You garnish with your coriander or parsley. This is now something for garnishing. And then the lemon.
Lemon as well.
Not only does it add taste, but it's something that helps in boosting your immunity. So what we have done, we have boiled
the
because that would not have been done. So you just get a bowl, a normal bowl.
And for the onion, do we? Because you see, people are like, "Hey, what happens after the smell?" You know. So can we soak it? Maybe like in the way people do.
There are those that I know.
Warm water.
I know that you can soak in warm water a little bit, and salt, so that you add. So long as you add plus the warm water and salt. But just know if you're not taking onions on its own, the smell from the mouth may be a little bit. Or if you feel like you have the aftertaste of taking onions or garlic, if you just ate parsley, a small thing like this from parsley, it actually takes the smell away.
No way.
Yes, it does.
Hey,
so just have that.
Tip number 2. Learning a lot on today's show.
So now we have our sweet potato. You can cube the way you want. I forgot to add that we have added beans. That we're going to mix. Beans are also very good in immune boosting, a plant-based protein, high in fiber. So
does it have to be the black beans? Can we use the yellow beans?
You can use.
You talked about an aspect of
I was trying to get more color, so I have a black color. I have so remember 4 colors, minimum of 4 colors in your food. So we have even reduced from getting this green or yellow because this is already yellow, and not green because I have my coriander that is green. So you play around with the colors. So we're going to add the onions. Remember, this is white onion. The red onion is the one that is very strong.
In the smell. So white is always the best. Because I see a lot of people using the white onions for salad.
In fact, the white onion is the best for salad. So you put a little bit. And then from there, we are going to add our red. It doesn't have to be cooked. Very good for salads. Just add a little bit.
The color combination.
Yes, what we need is color. Like I say, each color represents a nutrient. And we advise to take a minimum of 4 colors per dish.
Per dish,
not per day, per what you're eating. So it looks like it's shaping well. I need to add more garlic.
The white onion.
White onion. This is a dish you can play around with in so many ways because there's so much more that you can add than what I already have. Remember, you need to take it cold. So once the sweet potatoes are ready, you've already cooled them. So you have maybe for 15 minutes or 20 minutes when they are cold. You can even put in the fridge when they are cold now. That's when you start doing what we're doing. And then now we're going to add our beans, also pre-cooked.
Black beans, but you can use, I mean, depends on the the color that, let's say, you want to play around with.
You can even put like I think peas.
So
you add your black beans. So if you have a bigger bowl, of course, you toss.
This one will. We're not going to toast.
Then now the thing that would be lacking in this thing, especially because of the other ingredients, is a bit of salt. So the salt we recommend is sea salt. Not any salt. Sea salt is very good.
What does it have?
Gives you.
Because you see, people are like, sea salt is salt.
The other salt is refined. You need sodium.
We do.
But sea salt has much more minerals than our refined normal salt. And if you take too much of the other salt, we are always told it's linked to high blood pressure and all those things. So sea salt is not associated with this, but you still need to take a little bit of it if you're hypertensive. And then now for dressing, most of the time we always add like mayonnaise and all those things. We're trying to reduce, also adding cholesterol or saturated fats that will compromise your immunity as well. So we are going to add, just squeeze your lemon.
A little bit of lemon.
Just a little
Plus
bit.
like the sweet and sour taste.
So the sweet
from the sweet potato and the lemon.
Exactly.
Nice.
So it's And then we have to garnish it. You can eat it like this, but sometimes coriander is it's an excellent.
We eat with our eyes first.
Exactly. So you just add. Sprinkle a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's one thing that is lacking in this, in our food, in our salad here. We don't have any oil.
Okay, all right.
And that's why extra virgin oil is always added when the food is ready.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a teaspoon, and then you sprinkle. I don't have a spoon, so I'll just use this. This is extra virgin oil, not any oil, only cold pressed extra virgin oil that you can you can add on top. If you do not have, then it is okay.
All right.
You just take the ingredient, the food
the way it is. What about coconut oil? Again, extra virgin coconut oil. Is that? Can we use that?
No, I don't want you again to take too much coconut oil because it's high in fats.
Okay.
We were just trying that for a drink so that the drink tastes a little bit. It's something I like. And your sweet potato salad is ready.
Doesn't it look
It takes no time. Because we are shopping a lot of these beans, you know, there are things you can put at home. The beans would be in your house, the sweet potatoes, and you actually make an easy salad that is very easy to prepare and very delicious and extremely healthy.
At the same time. I mean, and especially during this this period, given what's happening in the country and the globe. So again, you want to boost your immune system as much as possible.
Exactly.
So this is this is so good. So good. And then, looks good.
And you know, we forget our traditional veggies.
We
usually don't
We
eat
tend
them.
to focus more on, let me just show you guys. Look at that. Isn't that something that you'd want to eat over again? And especially right now that we're home. It doesn't hurt. You can take this, you know. Plus, it's so easy to prepare. I mean, we didn't take too much time, and then there's nothing complicated here in terms of preparation. So
not at all.
This is what you need. Okay. All right. So
the next, you can put some tomatoes at the edges.
Okay.
On the edges, just for garnish, so that it looks.
Yeah, because like we said, we eat with our eyes.
A little bit. Cute.
Looks expensive. Looks like a 5, you know. 5 star. Okay, all right. And then, so let's put it there. Okay.
Yes.
So what are we preparing
next? So something else I've forgotten, you can add herbs like moringa on it. You can add aloe vera. You just sprinkle like the same way you
Anything
sprinkle
for your
salt.
Immune system. Anything for your
excellent,
immune system.
especially to introduce this to your children. So the next, we're going to make a soup. When you're down with the cold or a flu, you find sometimes you need to rehydrate. So we've made our excellent drink for rehydration, and also you need to take lots of soups.
Yeah,
don't
chicken
take
soup. People do chicken soup a lot.
Excellent. I even wanted to make chicken soup, but it was not.
Okay.
It could have taken a long time to make the chicken, to prepare the chicken. So I'm also going to make an easy one that you can make from home, such that warm things also help in bringing down that feeling of feeling low, and also soups will be a substitute to soft drinks, and the sugar in the soft drinks will actually now make you even more sick.
True.
And they may dehydrate you. So a soup all the time, chicken soup, of course, it's always known to be number one
the best.
for immune boosting. So we are going to have carrots.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put them on this side.
Yeah, so let me remove the things. Are we going to use the tomatoes?
No, not again.
Okay, let me just put this aside.
We're going to use carrots, like I've said, high in vitamin A, excellent, beta-carotene, which is excellent for, it's a natural antioxidant, excellent for your system. Okay. So this is for another menu. Okay, then we're going to use white onions.
Okay.
We're going to use coriander. We're going to use a bit of butter. We're going to use a little bit of flour because we don't want to add thickenings. You know, the seasonings, the choosy mixes that we use that might not be natural. So this will be our wholemeal flour, maybe what we're going to add.
All right.
We're going to use a bit of ginger. A little bit of, this is basil leaves, and this is pepper, just if you want. And of course,
you can
salt.
Substitute or not use the
salt,
pepper.
olive oil, and garlic.
Okay, all right. So that's what we need for that particular dish.
This one is for another dish, the way it is.
Okay.
This is for another dish.
Okay.
And
lemon.
we don't need for that one.
Okay.
So We
and
have
the pumpkin,
to.
are we using the pumpkin at this point?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's
so this one
day.
has to be cooked. We have to prepare it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to get a pan.
All right. Okay. And again, guys, this is something that you can do, especially with your children. Now at home, you can make this a moment to bond with your children, but at the same time, prepare something that will boost their immune system in, you know, the whole family. Because right now everybody is at home, so it's important to do some of those things and go the healthier way as compared to, like you said, most of the time when we're home, we tend to take foods that are unhealthy. That's not right. That will not help you, especially right now when we're battling COVID-19 in the country and the globe. So the healthier you go, the better, and especially to boost your immune system.
Exactly. Okay. So we're going to start with butter. I'm using butter as a base because I don't want to heat the olive oil.
Yes.
If I heat the olive oil, I will make it into a problem. I'm also going to use the I'm also going to heat it because I need to make to thicken the soup with the flour. Yeah. But you can add potatoes. I also don't want to add potatoes.
Again, we have
potatoes
over there.
Exactly. So you heat your pan.
There we go.
I'm trying to reduce
the heat. Yeah, we're not cooking with fire.
And then you put your butter.
Yeah.
Just a
How
little
much?
bit.
Or it depends?
It depends on the quantity that you're making.
Of what you're making, all right?
Yeah. So when the butter is melting, you put your flour, a little bit, maybe a tablespoon or less.
Again, depending
this
on...
This is for thickening. You could also use potatoes, so your ingredients would have potatoes.
Potatoes. So what do you do? Do you mash the potatoes when you're trying to use it, like when you use it for thickening?
You wait for the potatoes to cook completely. Yeah. Okay. So when they cook completely, because it's becoming into a soup, we're going to actually have like a puree. It's not going to be like you're seeing the carrots. Yeah. So we kind of mash everything. Yeah.
Okay then.
So you add your flour and you start mixing. The idea here is to mix until it gets to the color that you want your soup to look like. So if it turns a little bit darker, the darker it goes, the color that your soup will look. So I don't want it to get so dark, so I'm going to add the onions. Remember, onions should be cooked in a very short time.
Oh yeah. Don't keep it there for too long.
So I'm going to add our onions quickly. And this heat is too hot.
All right, we reduce it a little bit. Yeah, we're not using the...
Thank you. Okay. And then, so you add your onions. You're going to give me the ginger at the end.
All right.
Remember, all these things that I'm adding currently are for boosting your immunity.
Okay.
We're trying to make a soup that is easy to prepare, that you can drink. Okay. We are so used to getting the already prepared soups. You know. Yeah. So this is something that is easy to prepare. So now pass me the carrots.
Carrots, yes.
These ones have already boiled a little bit so that we save on time. Oh, yeah. But otherwise, you can just add when they're raw.
Fresh and raw. Okay.
Okay, then we're going to stir. What we're trying to make is just to ensure that the color of the flour is changing so that you get the consistency you want. So the next thing we're going to add a little bit of salt.
Salt, okay.
Which is the sea salt.
Sea salt. Sea salt is recommended.
The best, yeah.
Okay.
Then you're going to give me the black pepper.
Black pepper.
Is the one in the container. A little bit
but like
of
you said,
salt.
if you don't need, I mean, if you...
this I'm just putting for
children.
cooking is an art. You can play around with the ingredients.
You're right, yeah.
Okay, you can, when you feel like it's about to stick, that's when you're going to add water. So give me my basil leaves as well.
Okay, first.
First, quickly, and then add this.
We'll add a little bit of
then we are going to add, water you have to add a lot, but you add slowly by slowly.
I just put too little in the cup, okay.
Because now you have to submerge everything inside because you're making a soup.
A soup, you're right.
Yes,
okay.
So you add.
Then
if you pick in, you can see what I was talking about, the thickening of the flour combined with the ingredients. You can help me add the water. All right. And then I can add the
heat.
The heat.
Okay.
Continue adding. Perfect.
Okay.
So if you want, you can throw in some, you can, give me this. You can throw in some of the, a whole chili. Okay. If you want. Okay. If you're those people who like that taste of chili. Chili, yeah. Chili is excellent for digestion as well. So we are going to leave this to simmer as we prepare the next dish, because maybe we'll give it like 5 minutes. All right, yeah. I need to cover it. Okay, and then, leave it for five remember, minutes. It depends. If the carrots are still fresh, we're actually going to make it into a puree, so maybe 5-10 minutes to ensure that all the ingredients have boiled well. Yeah. So we let it simmer. And so then as that is happening, we have 2 more ingredients remaining. Okay. And I said we are going to prepare a dip. A dip such that when you're at home, you want to snack on carrots, you want to snack on your nuts and seeds, you need something to dip and eat, and it actually, it's actually and something that is healthy at the same time. I like the fact that we're going healthy today. To help you, you're boosting your immunity. System. When you're boosting immunity, you don't play around with anything else. So the first one will be a kale, a spinach, spinach. And then you're going to add garlic. And someone might ask, difference between the components of the kale and the spinach. Are they different or are they? They are the same. The same. Oh, they're the same. Garlic, spinach is the same thing. Okay, all right. So this is a garlic, spinach, what do you call it? Garlic, spinach, hummus. Okay. Hummus is like a paste that you can apply on bread, you can dip on food. So we're going to just add this. And also we're going to use beans. Beans, okay, all right. We're trying to add a protein. We're also trying to add, protein is bodybuilding, we learned this. We're trying to add iron, vitamin C, excellent, and fiber for digestion, because you actually need a healthy gut for you to boost your immunity. And 80% of your immune system is in your bowel, so you need a healthy gut. All right. I've already talked much about garlic. And we're also going to have ginger, and we're also going to have our lemon. Lemon as well. Because it is important, which we had already made into a paste. Okay. So the beans are already pre-boiled. Okay, okay. So this is meant to be a paste. So you have to you have to use the food processor. Yes. So my food processor is if you don't have, maybe you can try to use a blender if you don't have a food processor. Okay. And then for the blender, I think most people will then, after blending, they'll try to sieve it to get the smooth. No, I want you to eat everything, because everything contains fiber, the nutrients and fiber nutrients, and that's what you need. Okay. So you take the beans, you put in your processor. Okay. It doesn't have to be this one, just if you have any food processor. You can also mash. If you find that you are not able to get a food processor. A food processor, just mash it, okay. But a food processor makes technology, makes work easy. It makes everything easier. Because for mashing, then you'll have to spend some bit of time, mashing. And again, we're trying to make this as easy as possible, but at the same time to ensure that you get all the nutrients that you need. So remember, if you're using a blender, please cover with something like a soft towel, like with a towel on top, because this could be hot. Maybe you had just cooked it immediately and you're trying. So we're going to. This makes it, we want to make this into a smoothie, so I hope everything is set. Then I switch it on. Okay. The consistency depends on what you like. Okay. I'm also trying to make it like this because sometimes you may be eating beans. You get bored of the beans with your children. Oh yeah, because I mean, and especially for the children, they get bored very easily. What we need is a variety of ways of cooking, and that's what helps you. So we're going to add, helps you enjoy your food, or helps you enjoy natural food. So you add your ginger not so much, just a little bit. Okay. We're going to add kale. I mean spinach. You could use broccoli, you could even use kale. Ooh, any traditional veggie that you have, you can use. Okay. We're adding nutrients. Anything that we take has to be nutri-dense at this particular time. And especially for the traditional veggies, they are so rich in nutrients. So, okay. And especially also that now you're only concentrating on boosting immunity. So the things that you choose should be nutrients. Have to work hand in hand in that. Okay. I'm also going to add a paste of ginger. Not so much.
Okay,
That's very
just
little.
a little bit. Okay.
And then now we continue with the process.
But for this process, then you might need. Oh yeah, you talked about a blender if you do not have.
If you don't have a food processor, just use your blender.
All right.
So we're going to continue adding our ingredients. Because the more ingredients you have, the better for you.
The better for you. Okay.
It's because of my gloves.
Yes.
It's very difficult to open. The bottom, you push it.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
The bottom one. I'll be looking at my stew.
Very slippery. Okay, let me hold the bottom.
My God.
Okay.
No,
I think it's because of the oil.
The oil?
Yeah.
Okay, I will detach it. I will remove the top first.
Okay.
Then I remove the bottom.
It's easier, yes. It's a little bit of.
So the color of this paste depends on what you actually need, how you want it to look like.
Okay.
And then again, you also need to add. You can add things like mushroom if you want.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can add moringa to it if you want. Maybe if I use this, it's going to open.
Yeah.
My hands are oily.
Yes.
This thing is stuck.
No, it's because of our hands are a little bit oily, so that's why it's there we go.
Finally, my God. So
all right.
Lesson learned: don't have oily hands.
But it's fine. It's okay.
So all to add on the consistency of this, I'm going to squeeze your lemon juice.
Okay.
If the seeds fall in, don't worry, because you're going to blend it or process it, so there's no problem. So if you want it to be more liquidish, you can add water, but lemon water works well for you.
Works best. Yeah. Okay.
We haven't added salt, so we're going to add a bit of salt.
Sea salt. You said
sea salt
because is the best. All right.
It do not have taste. We also, you can add pepper if you want.
Okay.
There's a bit of pepper here. And finally, we are going to add sesame seeds.
Oh, okay.
So there are two types. One is already ground, like this one, and one is fresh. This one I'm going to use for garnishing.
Okay.
This one that you've already ground is what I'm going to add.
You're going to add to the
paste. Sesame seeds. Remember, you need zinc. Zinc is excellent for immune boosting.
Yeah.
So you add a bit of that
to
it. This is, remember, cooking is an art. I'm just adding.
Add it. Yeah.
To add more taste.
You can add.
I'm careful not to.
Like. So that it doesn't get stuck again. I mean, it happens in the kitchen. So yeah, like you said, lesson learned. Oily hands. Do not use it.
Ensure that your processor is tightly done. This is done. This is almost. So this is a dip that you can. So we give it time for it to become into a ring paste. I think 1 more minute as we remove this. Excellent.
Okay.
Your dip is ready. So the it could be thick, it could be the way I've made it. I like it like a spread because now you can add on your what do you call? You can put on bread instead of using margarine. Let me look for somewhere to serve it.
All right.
Like a bowl. You can use on bread. You can use on margarine. You can use on with fresh cutlet, fresh fruits. I still need to use this. to open.
I've seen some people do this. See the way we just boil our, what is it called? Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The way we just boil our sweet potatoes, I've seen people actually, you know, I personally, I use like peanut butter and just spread a little bit on it, on the
sweet
top. And
potato.
then, it's really tasty.
That's so also an excellent, if it's a dip, it's much more healthier than the dips that we use.
All right, so then this is a really good alternative.
And this could also be part of a meal as a side dish. Maybe you are eating ugali with something else.
Can actually,
it could be a side on the side, just like a sauce or a paste, and then you're also eating your food. Remember, we always add garnish with this. So we're going to add a bit of olive oil.
Okay, and this is extra virgin oil.
The extra virgin oil.
Okay.
I'm also going to switch off my.
All right.
My soup is ready. You can stir if you want, but when you're serving, of course, it's going to mix. And then you add your...
A little bit of garnishing on top. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good.
It's a different way of cooking, but it actually makes sense, and it adds a lot of nutrients into
the body,
into your diet. So if you add this, if you like, you've had carrot sticks, celery sticks, just scoop and eat. Or you have a meal where you already have your carbohydrate, put this as part of the protein, and then now have your salad, the live foods on the side. Then you can garnish with a tomato or parsley or anything else.
And you're done. This looks really, really
that you need.
Really good.
And it's very easy to prepare it.
Yeah. Look at that. Looks really good. Let me get this extras on the side. So
this is the last one.
Okay.
This pumpkin one.
All right.
I need to prepare the... It needs this, it needs that. The rest I need to remove.
So for the pumpkin, what are we making?
For the pumpkin, and it is the so you get a bowl. You could use a food processor the same way, but for the pumpkins, I'm going to make it in a different way.
All right, and this is already pre-boiled?
Pre-boiled. Okay. Pumpkins are excellent, and we don't like pumpkins.
People don't like pumpkins. I think it's because of the traditional way where we just boil and eat.
I know. So this pumpkin, you can mash it if you want.
Okay.
You can make it as the hummus that I've said, or you just take it like it is.
Okay.
And it's a very quick dish to make into the pumpkins. We're used to frying, and I'm also trying to reduce the frying bit.
On the frying bit.
So a bit of garlic, just a little bit,
the paste,
yes, the paste, because you're going to mix it. In fact, if the paste has some soup,
the better.
That's what you add.
All right.
And then a bit of sea salt.
Okay.
Sea salt is excellent. If you are using the processor, you can add the raw ginger. You're not using the processor, because you wouldn't take in the taste well. You just leave it like that.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of pepper.
Okay. Black pepper. We're using
black pepper on it. If you notice, I'm not going to add a lot of ingredients so that it's easy also for you to prepare from home without adding so many other things. The only now magic here that I'm going, or something different that we don't use, I'm going to add sesame seeds.
Yes, we all love sesame seeds.
As a child, I hated the taste of pumpkins.
Oh,
so I'm assuming
me too.
If there was pumpkin maybe added with a bit of sesame seeds,
maybe you would enjoy.
I would have loved it.
Yes.
And you know, now you're getting your beta carotene from the pumpkins, you're getting your fiber from the pumpkins. The sesame seeds are giving you zinc, they're giving you iron, you know, all those things you need. And it's a very healthy snack. It is. Very tasty, especially, that you can have in your house.
Yeah. You know, when we were younger, Grandma used to bring us sesames. So, you know, the ones that have already been made into balls. So they were really tasty. So, again, what you're saying, if we knew the trick then,
and check
we would love
these days,
pumpkin.
How many people take sesame? We stopped. So if you
stopped.
start adding into your diet, it's a very healthy one. Very healthy. And then, of course, lemon for taste. For dressing, I just thought lemon is better.
Is really good. Okay. So just press the juice.
Just press the juice.
All right.
And because we had boiled, we also need your omega-3 and 6. It's always good every meal to add a bit of olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay. Again, don't just use any oil.
But you can dress in any other way. You can even dress this with honey.
Ooh,
if you took that honey, you just put a tablespoon, you can dress. But now, just because the sesame already has a nice taste, I've decided just to add the oil.
Okay.
And then, of course, coriander.
Okay. For garnish.
Who would not love pumpkins? Pumpkins, if
that.
they're prepared that way.
Yeah.
And they're very healthy, extremely healthy. It's only that we always take the refined starches,
we love
carbohydrates, that we take once in a while. So if this is what you could be doing every single day, you're rest assured that your health
will be really, I mean, because at the end of the day, again, and for the children, you know, what you're saying, for the kids, if you use the old traditional way of making the pumpkins and then give it to the children, most of the time they won't take it. But this is really good, especially now that they're home.
And also because of the way we are shopping a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah.
If you bought our traditional foods, they take so long before they go bad.
True.
And if you had a pumpkin, if you had a sweet potato, an arrowroot, if you made all that, it would actually take time than if you had bought ugali, not ugali, like bread.
Bread from the supermarket.
So it's time to go to our soup.
Okay. Yes.
We check how we are faring on with the soup.
Lest we forget.
I don't know where the...
Okay, that looks good.
So there are two options. First, I'm going to remove the chili. I don't know where the blender is because we were to blend this. You remove the chili because you don't want to eat it.
Okay, let me try.
Okay, anyway, so the trick is, once you have done this and it's out of the pan, you add your coriander.
All right.
And your olive oil. You add your coriander. This you can also add when the food is cooking. So you add a little bit of this. And then now you blend all this together. I don't know if I should use the food processor again.
We can just, let me just wash it real quick.
So we just, if you rinse it, if you blend it again, it becomes into a very nice soup. So I could prepare this, remove this. Let's serve it here for...
And if someone, someone did have, like you say, food processor or the blender.
Just mash.
Or both. Just mash them.
Mash or take the way it is. I'm just trying to make it into a thicker,
and just use
more
technology. You know, technology has really, has really helped.
Exactly. I just want it to have a different consistency.
Okay.
You know, sometimes people like when soup is blended, when it's just one item, you don't even know what it contains. So before I connect this, you put this. I'm assuming this is also a blender. A blender can work for this because you don't have bins. So you put all the consistency depends on how thick or how thin you want. So you can put more soup or less soup.
Okay, all right. In there. Okay.
And then something else we had not added was the olive oil. So you can add it as you mix. Then you connect the bottom part.
Oh yeah, I have it here. Lost it. Okay, just let me wash it a little bit.
I had already put the pepper. We're not going to add the, what is it called? The sesame to this.
Oh yeah, because we already have on here, and then we also have the paste on here. So.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
So I'm connecting the food processor. I'll first put it here. And then you connect to the top.
Okay.
This is easily blended or mashed. Hope it's okay. Let me try again. Something is stuck.
Is it because, it's thick at the bottom. So, okay, all right. Now I get what you're saying. It's very easier to use
a blender,
the blender
for
as
this
compared to just a food processor. All right. Okay.
So, but it actually, it's supposed to be, to come out really smooth.
Okay.
So I'm going to connect this again. It is a soup that you can take anytime.
Yeah. And good for the kids as well.
Good for the kids. And you need warm things. You need lots of beverages when you're trying to boost your immunity.
Immunity.
And the beverages have to be healthy.
All right. There we go.
So give it like 2-3 minutes. Remember not to put all the soup at once.
Oh yeah.
Especially on a blender.
Yeah.
You can keep adding as you need.
As you make. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm detaching the top so that we can open the bottom.
And then so we can add more soup into it.
I think that's enough for the soup. If you help me with that, I get a bowl for serving.
Oh, my hands.
They're also
yes. Lesson well learned today. Do not use oily hands.
Oily hands.
Trying to yes.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I have tried.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right, let me try hold the bottom.
But anyway, our soup is ready.
Yeah.
Instead of feeling a man should come and help.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we
perfect.
go. All right.
So, like I said, the thickness depends on what you want.
Okay. Ooh,
sorry,
okay.
So I've made it a little bit thicker.
Thicker, yes. And this is really good when it's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's actually hot. And look at that. I love the color. I love the green and the yellow in it, and smells good.
And very,
well. Yeah.
So you can make it. It depends. You can make it thick, or make it like a soup that you eat like a meal together with a protein, or just a soup the way we take the really liquid one. So the broth is what you would have added more when you're blending. To ensure that it is the consistency is what you want. And
okay.
So
all right.
the different colors are different nutrients.
Yes.
You can see vitamin A, vitamin C. There is fiber, which is excellent. The only thing that we are lacking in this is something that has the healthy bacteria.
Yeah.
So maybe on the side, you could add natural yogurt.
Yes.
Or to something like, especially the blended one, or you take the natural yogurt as part of your other dishes that you're taking throughout the day.
Okay.
The natural yogurt contains acidophilus that is healthy and the fast defense in case anything comes into your system.
Into the system.
The live culture is actually helping fighting off.
All right.
Very easy to prepare with easily available ingredients.
Yeah.
And very healthy.
Very, very healthy. I love all the colors. Just briefly, for someone who's like, okay, so what is this? This
is a turmeric ginger drink.
Yeah.
To boost your immunity at home, and you just mix your turmeric, your ginger. You can add a bit of mint. You can add a bit of
rosemary
if you want. You've also put some lemon. All those ingredients are boosting your immunity. And then for me, I always like adding a bit of coconut oil when it's ready.
Yeah.
That's my own option, but you don't have to.
You don't have
and then
to,
now you sweeten with honey. A drink, take it warm or wait it for it to cool a little bit, but not when it's hot.
Oh yeah.
Very excellent.
All right.
The next one is a very simple salad. You'd find people don't eat our traditional foods because we don't know how to prepare, or we find that they're not nice.
Yeah.
They don't taste well. So if this is a sweet potato salad and you went somewhere and somebody prepared for you, you'd actually eat this more than if there were chunks, the chunks that are prepared.
Yeah, that we're so used to.
Also very healthy. You can mix your beans. See how you can play around with even the mboshos instead of making a stew for rice.
Yeah.
It could be.
You can use it on your salad.
And remember, you're boosting your immunity. Then pumpkins. This was just a way of preparing pumpkins because we don't like pumpkins or we don't like the taste.
Yeah.
An excellent source of nutrients that not only boost your immunity, high in fiber, beta-carotene that is excellent for you. Then a soup made of carrot. I made it into a thick soup. Even if you're trying to lose weight loss, by the way, the thicker it is, the better, because you get more full. Then this could be a part of a soup. Then you have your nyama, maybe a slice of chicken, lean, cut, organic. And then you can take with this with your salad on the side, or you just take a soup before you eat. And then the last one was our hummus.
Yes.
The one I said,
so good.
We snack a lot. So snack healthy. By snacking healthy at home or any other place, if you made this dip and you dipped your carrots, you applied on bread, you were making something like any fresh vegetables, tomatoes, you added and you dipped and you ate. It's a very healthy way of even encouraging, even celery sticks, encouraging children
and most of the time we used to, when you talk about snacking, I'm imagining, tortillas or crisps and then dip. No, snack healthy, please, right now. You
could even now play around with making your own, like, sweet potato chips. Fries from sweet potatoes, from arrowroot, and then use that as your dip.
And I like this.
It's nutri-dense. This food now is specifically nutri-dense.
All of them are
And
nutri-dense.
if you eat this for the rest of your life, not just for today.
Your gut will thank you.
Period.
And like what you said earlier on, eat what?
Yourself.
Eat yourself beautiful. Eat yourself beautiful. All right, Kate, we have to end the show right now. So as always, thank you very much for coming by today. Really, really appreciate it. And I've learned a lot from today's episode. Personally, I'm going to try and make the drink. Yeah, absolutely. And the salad as well, because I've never tried the, sweet potato salad. So, So it's really, really good. You said you liked your juice with a little bit of coconut oil. All right, you need to give us a taste test today.
Okay.
And tell us how it is. I know pretty much, you've made this at home before, but just how is it?
It is excellent.
Yeah.
You can taste the garlic, ginger. You can taste the sweetness, the coconut oil, and the flavor from the mint. All mixed together. So you cannot even tell what it is, but it actually tastes very well.
Oh, really?
It's something you can drink.
I like that. Let me taste this one. Let me just get a spoon, because I think I'm so interested in,
I'm surprised.
with the dip. And it's nice, huh?
Yeah.
Which one do you want
And for my taste, I would have added more. Taste this.
Oh, yeah, this one.
I would have added more garlic.
Okay. Sesame seeds, always the best. This is so good.
This is good.
This is really, really good. I like the combination of, you can still taste the pumpkin, but the sesame and then the sea salt. It makes a little bit of a difference. And then we also added like the juice from the ginger, right?
Yes, we did.
I can
a little bit of it so that, you're trying to add more taste. The more the food tastes better, it has flavor, natural flavor, the more you enjoy it.
You enjoy it. You're right. I love this. It's so tasty. I'm so curious about the drink. I'm going to have to taste it. But for now, we have to say goodbye as always, Kate. You're amazing. You're awesome. Teaching us all these amazing things that we need to have as far as our nutrition is concerned. And most importantly, right now, cases of coronavirus, we are at home. We need to boost our immune system as much as possible. So this is what you need to prepare at home, right? And your kids will love it. I enjoyed the pumpkin. So your kids will also, enjoy it. All the salad, the carrot, soup. And of course, not forgetting our hummus, not forgetting the juice. Everybody in your family will love this, and take this opportunity to bond, with your friends and family. So we have to say goodbye on behalf of an amazing, amazing team who put together this show. We wish you a lovely day ahead. We'll see you next week on Thursday for Lifestyle Thursday, on Friday, on Feel Good Friday. Goodbye for now. God bless.